everybody? Week 6 in the books, week 7 coming up. My team's finally reached mediocrity. Have come to 3-3 for a record after bringing the Bill Belichick's to Pound Town. That's right, Scott. How does your butt feel after that week, huh? Finally had one nice week. Getting a little cocky after that one win, but it feels good, and I'm looking forward to a lot more going into the second half of the season. Let's see. I'll have a special segment this week. I will be shitting on the Zuck show, so stay tuned for that one. That'll be a can't miss right there. And I'm gonna try to keep this one a lot shorter than the past 2 weeks, where it's been 15 and 17 minutes long. It's ridiculous. I looked at this agenda here. It's a little shorter. I did that on purpose because I feel like it's excessive and boring if it's more than, well, if it's as long as it's been. So, all right. So here we go. Recapping last week. None of the games fucking mattered at all. Mine, of course, and everyone's their own game. However, the only game the league as a whole I think was really paying attention to was Sandusky Daycare and the Boston Nomads. And I cannot believe it. The Nomads got 14 points from San Francisco on Monday night and actually pulled out the win. I didn't think that would happen. I don't think anybody else did. Well, probably Webster himself, the owner. But man, I did not think that was going to happen. That was a really close matchup. Really enjoyed that one. So congratulations to the Boston Nomads. I think if we go to the league standings, where are we? The league itself, first place, Boston Nomads. So yeah, they actually took over first place from Sandusky Daycare. So we have a new leader in the league now. And congratulations to him. He deserves it. And oh my God, paper bag team of the week. Didn't even get my prop out for this one. I don't think this is going to come to a surprise for any of you this week. Password is Taco. Congratulations on your paper bag team of the week award. And since I've been doing this, nobody has won this award twice, so it's gone to somebody new every single week. But, oh man, let's see. He started CJ Spiller at running back. He would have been better leaving that slot empty as he scored negative 0.1 points. Matt Ryan only got him 12. Heath Miller, Alfred Morris, Odell Beckman. His leading scorer was Hauschka after Matt Ryan, of course, but the quarterback should always be your leading scorer. So, second leading scorer or third leading scorer after quarterback and kicker was his defense. So absolutely no help from any of the flex players. Password is Taco. We know you lost Adrian Peterson, but it is getting bad. It is getting bad. Good luck to you next week, this upcoming week. I don't even know who you're playing. Let's take a look here. Oh, yes, that's right. I have a special segment for that one as well. Okay. So that was a quick recap of last week. Really, not a whole lot going on. But man, let's get to the Zuck show because God, that was really tough to watch. I just want to give you guys a couple pointers here. First one: be more like Miller Lite, have more taste, and be less filling, and that'll get you really far because it was obvious you guys didn't rehearse anything. You know, you just talked power rankings and none of you guys did any research of anything. I remember, let's see, Zuck and Ryan 69 and I think was 10th or 11th place because they suck. So Zuck, we would like to thank you for that enlightening analysis. Keep please bringing that every week. Wow, I'm flattered of your praise. My God, but Nick, stop right what you're doing right now, right this minute. Fucking push pause on this video, watch it later, get in your fucking truck, and go buy yourself a microphone or something, because I couldn't hear a word you said, and that made that show so much worse. So please, I mean, you graced us with your wonderful looks, but shit, come on, give it a mic, please. That was rough. That was very rough. That show needs a little bit of structure, guys. I think you'll hopefully do better this week. You know, kind of doing a rundown. I don't know, maybe if this were a pilot show, it wouldn't even have a second episode. So maybe you guys just fucking watched it yourself and said, "Oh God, let's not do that again." So I haven't heard rumors of a second episode, but I hope you guys do it. But I haven't seen anything that bad since I saw Legally Blonde 2 at the drive-ins. I couldn't even fall asleep to that video. I just left, I remember. I think my mom drove. I wasn't old enough to drive yet. But anyway, looking forward to the next show. I'm not going to do that insurance thing I did last week. That takes too much time, and we're already at 6 minutes. So anyway, the winner for that, I would give it to Rectum Blasters, having Shane Vereen with Ridley going down. I think he's going to be a lead back now, but you never know with Belichick. He's a fucking asshole. So I'm going to do where I was right, where I was wrong. I'm going to fold up my sheet so I can read it here. All right, where I was right, where I was wrong. Let's start with a good one. All right, Larry Donnell. I'm fucking pounding this guy down, up and down, because I looked so bad when he got 3 touchdowns. I said he wasn't shit, and he has gotten less than 1 point in the last 2 weeks combined. I'm right. The guy was a fucking bust, so good for me. Last week I picked Game of the Week. I picked Sandusky Daycare over the Boston Nomads, and happily I was incorrect. I originally wanted to pick Boston Nomads until we got Brandon Oliver picked up for Sandusky Daycare, and impressively the Nomads still pulled out the win. So awesome, way to go. I was wrong, so let's give myself the benefit. Yeah, okay, wrong there. However, I was right here when I did point to Brandon Oliver being the pickup of the week. He scored 18 points for Sandusky Daycare, even though it wasn't even enough, given that Boston Nomads won. So let me think. That's 2 right, 1 wrong. I'm doing well this week. What do I got next here? Oh, sort of, but on a technicality, I'm right. So I said Scott's team, Dusty Doodles. I said Tim Wright was a complete bust. The motherfucker had 1 catch for 1 yard and 1 touchdown. He got 6.1 points. Kind of bullshit. So he got lucky there. I can't believe he's going to have to start him this week, apparently, because Jimmy Graham's still out. I don't know what he's going to do, but for his sake, I hope he doesn't keep going with him. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll get another catch for 1 touchdown and 1 yard. We'll see. So I'm saying I'm right. That was his only look at the game. He's not a good tight end. He's not a good tight end. That was just luck that he scored. That's all I'm gonna say. But we go to Antone Smith. Sort of right, sort of wrong. I'm really not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna pick a random thing. I don't even know what that means, but it's for the stash for Dusty Doodles picking Antone Smith. The guy scored another touchdown, and it wasn't even on offense. It was on a special teams play. Are they ever going to put that fucking guy in? I think he's a good stash. Keep him in there. I think later in the season he'll end up starting to get some carries once Steven Jackson, Jaquez Rogers, and whoever the other fucker is that gets some carries, I realize they're not that good anymore. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea. We'll stick with him. Waiver pickups of the week. We got a couple here. I think this is actually competitive. I know the Yahoo app was giving us a little bit of trouble, but it finally went through almost at noon today. But anyway, I have a couple that I want to note. Let's see. I have the Bill Belichick's picking up Jonathan Stewart, which I think was smart. I don't know if he's quite ready. I think he's questionable or something, but I think it was a good pickup for next week, which is I think the intent he was looking for there. Since D'Angelo Williams is out for a couple more weeks, and the Panthers have been signing guys off the streets to play running back. So that's a good one there. I like that pickup. Password is Taco. Word of advice. He picked up Cecil Shorts. Play him next week. Look at the dude. He's gone off 1 week. Yeah, not off, but he's had a good week 1 week, and then he just lays a goose egg the next one. Look at the stats. Play him next week. Sit him this week. He's going to continue that pattern, I promise. I promise. Then again, I know I've seen your team. You might have to start him because you don't have much of any other choice. Who else? Oh, Belichick's also picked up Roy Halou. So I'm bringing down that Jonathan Stewart move because I'm not sure why. I don't really have a comment. I don't know what the motivation behind it was. I'm not going to say much more than that. So we'll see. Maybe you've got something up your sleeve that I don't know about. Maybe you're anticipating Alfred Morris injury. I don't know. But that's the last thing that Password is Taco needs since they're already in last place. I noticed Sandusky Daycare picked up Anquan Bolton. I didn't even know he was as he was a free agent. To be honest with you, I thought he'd be owned somewhere. But I think that's a smart play. I was looking, I think, due to let's see, a couple of bye weeks for his team. I don't know. I think he's got all of his starters on the bench, which is really weird. He's trying to screw with us. But looking here, he might start over Wes Welker, given how shitty he's been. So he might be a starter, just picking him up. So it was a good waiver pickup for a team that I think's actually been dropping personally. But I'll get to more on that anyway. So multiple scoregasms. I don't usually recognize these kind of things, but picking up the Arizona defense, he stole actually my first waiver claim, so I'll give it to him there. They're playing Oakland really. I think they're going to be solid. I think actually Arizona's a good defense, but given they're playing Oakland, that was a gimme. So good for him. The award waiver pickup of the week. I'm actually I want to give it a tie, but I think for the immediate week, I'm trying to be unbiased here, and I'm going to be. I want to give it to Bill Belichick's picking up Jonathan Stewart because I think it was a smart move in the future. I can't. It's hard to say given how they're going to split the carry. So I think right away, I think Sandusky Daycare got the pickup of the week again. I don't know if that's his second or third. I think that's his third time actually because pickup of the week I gave Cecil Shorts. Maybe he didn't earn that one because I don't think he did anything that week. That was one of his off weeks. Password is Taco. Keep that in mind. Then he picked up Brandon Oliver last week, and now I'm giving him Anquan Bolton just because he's going to be a starter, make an immediate impact. In my opinion, he may sit on the bench. I don't know, but he could be a flex. So giving it Sandusky Daycare again. All right, good for him. Congratulations. So game of the week. Game of the week. I took a look at all of them. A lot of these are just regular old matchups. I didn't see anything that caught my eye really, except for game of the week. This week is going to go to Boston Nomads, who just had the big upset or the big win. I wouldn't call it an upset. Had the big win over Sandusky Daycare, and I'm giving it to them versus the Bill Belichick's. I think he had a great week. It's just that I fucking dominated. So he scored 110 points last week. Boston Nomads scored 107. I think it'll be a high-scoring matchup. Projections right now, even though they don't mean shit, Dusty Doodles, and I'm referring to the team, not Moan. Projections don't mean anything, but right now they're both at 97, so I guess that's really all you can go off of right now. Although, like I said, they don't mean a whole lot to me. So that'll be a good matchup. I'm actually going to pick the Belichick's in the win. I know Webster right now is probably giving me the look right now, but yep, I'm picking Bill Belichick's to take the win there. And so hopefully I'm right, and we'll see what happens, and I guess I'll evaluate that next week. Also going through here, one thing I noticed, we've got the matchup, the early toilet bowl matchup, where we've got Whiskey on Rocks and Password is Taco. So the 11th and 12th teams going off in a battle for last place or second to last because I'm sure they don't want to lose here. I'm taking a look at it. I think realistically, Password is Taco. I think is going to win, but my official pick right now, I'm doing it right now, picking to win Whiskey on Rocks with the upset, despite half his team being injured and out of the game. He's still got Victor Cruz on his team, who was put on IR. Makes no fucking sense. You got Stevan Ridley, who's out for the season officially. Makes no fucking sense. Why is he on your team? Pratik, what are you doing? Jared Boykin, don't know why he's still in the team. He's scored 1.7 points all season. What are you doing with him? Get him off your team. He's not even playing. Even if he was, he still blows. D'Angelo Williams is still hurt, so that's one less running back than you've got. You can barely field a team. I don't even know how you can do this. I don't know why I'm picking you, but I feel like Password is Tacos just had the most unlucky season He was paper bag team of the week. He's lost Adrian Peterson. Who else knows who he's lost? He's made, I think he's second in the league in moves because he's just trying so desperately to be good, but he's just been so unlucky, and that's why I'm gonna pick with Whiskey on Rocks, even though it makes no sense. I'm just gonna do it. So that's my official pick, Whiskey on Rocks, and we'll see if I was right or wrong. But I'm going with him. I think it's an upset pick for sure, but that's what I'm going with. So those are my picks of the week for the teams. Um, Next week I have something interesting. For the sake of time, not doing it right now. I'm gonna wait till next week, but I want to go with analysis on the league for echelon teams. I'm gonna kind of break down of the groups of teams that we got. I think we got a top echelon group, second echelon, a third, and then everybody else. So I'll analyze that because that'll be, let's see, over half the season will be in the books. We'll have 7 games in. That will be 6 left to go. So then we can start taking a look at the playoff picture. So it's an exciting time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of addicted to this shit. It's unhealthy, but nonetheless. Fuck, 16 minutes again? I gotta stop talking. Sorry, guys. Alright, so anyway, good luck to everyone except Nick. I can't wait to pound you again this week as I move on my way up to the top, making a run for the playoffs, even though I'm 3-3. I think I have a great chance. So anyway, everyone, good luck this week, except for Nick once again, and see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.